I didn't want to make this video, but just in case something happens to me, I have to get this off my chest. Now, you couldn't tell me that what some of my brothers on YouTube were saying about black women was true. I would deny it to my core, as I myself never experienced any of this, or so I told myself. But this morning I got a reality check. Man, I have loved this black woman so much. She is chocolate and beautiful. And in my eyes, she could not do any wrong. But some things just aren't meant to be true. So let's get to the story. I got a phone call in the middle of the night around 4 o'clock by this woman, and she tells me, well, she says, hey, and I say, what's up? So she tells me to tell her boyfriend that we're just friends and there's nothing going on. Now, mind you, a minute before I'm on the phone with her and her boyfriend, I'm asleep. So he gets on the phone and says, she knows all of my friends. I've known her all my life. Why have I never met you? Now, in that split second before I go to answer, all of these things are running through my mind. Do I throw her under the bus and keep it 100, or do I lie for her like she wanted me to do? But before I can answer, he gives the phone back to her. Now, mind you, I am sitting there speechless, still half asleep, wiping the cold from my eyes. Now, mind you, I really didn't know what to say because I'm not really into stuff like that, messing with another dude's girl, even though we were just friends and weren't really messing around anymore. So I must give you some backstory. I've known this woman for almost 20 years. And I love this woman so much, I literally slept on the floor for her. So her and her child can have a place to sleep. When she would get up in the morning and get ready for work, she would come into the room naked. And me being a gentleman would not try to sleep with her or get anything from her, because after all, if you love someone, you're supposed to be there for them when they need you and not use them like every other dude, which I thought I was doing the right thing. To make a long story short, I always believed that if I just got my shit together, that someday we would be married and happy on a crock of shit. Come to find out, I was her backup plan. The dude she kept around just in case things didn't work out with the guys she wanted to be with. Come to find out that she was with this man when she was staying with me before she had a child. We were in a relationship for 8 years. And come to find out, I was just the backup plan, literally. which is a hard pill to swallow because I was taught that all you had to do was work hard, be honest, and treat her with respect and love, and she'll do the same. LOL. I mean, all this woman had to do was say she's in a relationship now, and I would have stopped answering her phone calls and texting her. Because I don't play with another man's woman. That's just a recipe for disaster. Well, when you didn't even know she had a man, what can you do? She said she couldn't be broke and struggling. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want her to be either. And would want nothing but the best for her, but she couldn't pay me the common courtesy of being honest. And that's hurting me the most. To come to the reality that I was naive, foolish, a dreamer, what we black people call a simp. What a reality check. Damn, this was the one I would tell myself that I would marry. She was the only woman I really saw myself with. And the only woman I really wanted to be with. And this is the craziest thing ever. To see my angel fall hurts me to the core. But I can no longer look at her with glassy eyes. I can only see the truth of what she put in front of me. I am hardworking, dedicated to my woman, loyal, faithful. All the things I thought you needed to get ahead in life and find a partner that you could spend your life with. What a fool I was. Telling myself that I'm the problem, that I was the one doing things wrong, that I had to fix whatever problem it was with me to make myself better for her, that she will want me. What a game she plays. I can no longer look back. I just have to save myself. Because I am the prize. I am the catch. If I were not, why would she hold on to someone when she already had a man in the first place? Maybe she saw something that I didn't even see. A potential in myself that is not being utilized. I don't know, I'm just lost in this whole situation. But I can no longer look back, because if I do, I could end up dead for loving a black woman. And that's some BS. So I'm still telling myself that it's good black women out there. And I'm on my way to work. And I hear a conversation between two black women. One of them is telling the other one that she is mean. And she is laughing and happy to be that way. And thinks it's a good thing. I was speechless. So then the conversation turned to the topic of, I guess it was either her son or her brother. And she was wishing that he was dead, or that the police would come and kill him. I'm sitting there scratching my head, because regardless of what I have ever heard from black men, I have never heard a black man call for black women to be killed. I was speechless. And she wasn't joking. So if you're a good dude, save yourself. Don't hate them. Don't despise them. Just stay away from them. Because you only get one life. So if you're looking for some real knowledge and truth, here's 3 YouTubers you can check out. The Thinking Man's Templar, Kid Organic Forever, and Jada Black. These 3 channels will feed your souls, brothers. Trust me. I was in a place lost, reaching for the light. And I found these 3 channels. And I have awoken to a better place than I was before I found these YouTube channels. So if you want some real knowledge and no hate, no anger, just real, check those channels out. So in closing, if you are a good man, save yourself because no one else will.